operating officer at ABSA. So he's leading us in technology and ako top kabisa.
Ruto, the Governor of Nairobi, Governor Sakaja, Ambassador Whitman, my colleague Center extends the opportunities for engineering students, for engineering professionals in this country. You've those who have served in Safaricom. That means it's opening the technical people from our universities. Your Excellency, we really want to thank you for the focus and attention you have given that will open more opportunities for our country. It's the opportunity that will enable us increase our GDP. Globally, digital economy is increasing. So Amazon opening office here is also opening an interesting opportunity because cloud computing is one of the areas where quality jobs are for our young people in this country, and we are able to serve globally from here in our country. Your Excellency, you made a commitment to them and you enabled us to remove them to have 30% local shareholding, and they have kept one more part which they need to do, which is to have a presence here in the country. They have committed us, they are working on it, and hopefully we will see some of their cloud taking advantage more of our digital, our tech talent, young people here, and also our renewable energy resources here in the country. Your Excellency, we are impressed to hear today they already have a good number of young engineers already working here, and they have also opened opportunities to add more. They've assured us in the next few years we'll have thousands of young engineers working here at Nairobi, but serving the global market. Your Excellency, we are very excited to see the growth of this sector, and on the behalf of our CS, Eliud Awalo, who is on another assignment you sent, we are very excited to support the entire digital and technology community from global who are resident here in Kenya, and equally we are able to support our tech talent, our engineers, and also the young tech companies that are rising here in Kenya in the Silicon Savannah, and we'll be congregating, Your Excellency, to see how also they can take opportunities of platforms like what Amazon Web Services are providing, and also how they can grow, and to see in the future companies who call Kenya home and also being celebrated globally. It's now my pleasure to invite His Excellency the President to give his remarks. Welcome, Your Excellency.
Thank you very much, PS. Thank you. Please, let's take our seats. Asante sana. Our friend, Ambassador Whitman, fellow leaders, engineers, good morning. I think the presentation that was made here just concluded the meeting. That when I committed to Njiru and the AWS friends in Kenya, that we would do our part as government to make it possible for companies that want to set up in Kenya disadvantaged by policy, and that we are industry. It was very clear to me then that to do this. I'm very happy that it is a very important event for several reasons. First, leadership in the field of information and communication technology, and endorses our national digital transformation at the intersection of our bottom-up economic transformation agenda and its fundamental enabler, technology in general, and digital information and communication technology in particular. Thirdly, this event makes it clear that Amazon has a strong interest in bringing opportunities of job creation and skills development in highly productive and competitive emerging fields within the reach of many Kenyans, and in fact, right here in Kenya. Listening to Felix, who was working out in South Africa, finding an opportunity to do this at home, was very heartwarming. And congratulations, AWS, for making it possible to explore his calling and his talents right at home here in Kenya. Listening to Ms. Makoha from Safaricom gives me the impression and the inspiration that indeed we have a great opportunity ahead of us working with companies like Amazon. Kenya has emerged as one of the most exciting frontiers of global tech competitiveness, with high revolutionary potential across all sectors. It makes tremendous sense for a leading player in the global technology space to secure its presence in this market by significantly enhancing its visibility and presence. At the same time, I must recognize as a starting point that this move by Amazon will make Kenya the second African hub from which its teams will be developing solutions for partners throughout the world, and from where it will support all its customers spread across the globe. The center will therefore necessarily entail the creation of numerous new, highly skilled jobs in various critical areas, including software development, cloud support, telecommunication, and software engineering. Africa is rapidly emerging as a tremendous single market of over 1.4 billion people and the next frontier of global industrial revolution. With a median age of 19 and with their education skills and enterprising spirit, young Africans are prepared to power unprecedented global growth, which, with the right investment like Amazon's, will take advantage of our continent's natural resource wealth and green energy potential to lead the world in greening opportunities, growth, and prosperity, and thus guarantee a sustainable future for both us and humanity. It is therefore a good idea to be here in Africa as this new era of global transformation unfolds. Even better, it is exciting to be in Kenya, the geostrategic gateway to East Africa, the Horn of Africa, Great Lakes and Central Africa region, as well as the continent of Africa. And this is because it will optimize your footprint and make it possible for you to tap into the great talent that I was very happy that Satish speaks very candidly about the Kenyan talent that I have always explained to the people of our great nation, that our human capital is the greatest resource that we have as a country. It is the reason why we continue to spend on our education to sharpen our human capital. This year, we are spending the largest budget ever in the history of Kenya on education. Close to $5 billion we're investing in education. Just to make sure that we get the base right. Our primary students will benefit from an extra 56,000 teachers that we've hired so that we get the base right. We've also changed our model of delivery of funding for both our TVETs and our universities so that we can target specific students, make sure that we give affirmative action for courses that will give us the best human capital that can serve our country and serve the global market. And that is the finesse of the Kenyan human capital. And it is the very reason that we continue as an administration to focus very keenly on delivering quality education and making it possible for every student from every background to get an equal chance at being their best by making sure that we make the whole education infrastructure democratic and make it possible for many of our students to get quality education. It is the reason why we have doubled our budget both for TVET education and for university education. And we will continue, I want to commit that we will continue to invest in our human capital so that companies like Amazon can continue to get the best. Kenya is also gateway to 6 global fiber optic lines and has taken off as a vibrant pioneering epicenter of African research and development, technology and innovation, and as we say very ably, the Silicon Savannah. Earlier this year, during the American Chamber of Commerce event in Nairobi that was being referred to by Mr. Njiru there, I made a strong win-win case for American firms to choose Kenya in their own best strategic and business interests and in the interest of our bottom-up economic transformation agenda, citing the policy and institutional arrangement to choose Kenya. I reiterate this message in Silicon Valley, in San Francisco, to the United Nations, where we agreed on sustaining the development of a conducive business environment, your presence now as a company, so that I affirm is a tide that lifts all boats, local as well. Digital superhighway and creative economy pillar of our plan. This is not just about mere presence in the regional market, about elevating its corporate for robust framework to anchor optimal interactions between government, clients, startups, and other partners. Through its infrastructures, first, AWS, age, location, and then AWS. Amazon has ensured that users, both in metropolitan areas as well as those further, with maximum efficiency and minimum delay. And I must congratulate Amazon for this achievement. This commitment to the infrastructures of connectivity has not only because Amazon is undertaking transformational interventions in the fields of health, education, and training, very inclusive manner that leaves no one behind. Working with various government ministries, AWS has been able to deliver unique and game-changing solutions in various sectors. Let me give you an example. With epidemiology modeling and analysis, which use data to contain the spread of COVID-19 in Kenya. Universities and technical vocational education training institutions, AWS has been able to cloud computing curriculums to enable students prepare for required AWS certification and jobs that are in demand throughout the industry. And I encourage you to work, as I told Njiru earlier, that because we have, by your own admission, some of the best human capital anywhere in the world, the best way we can make this human capital available locally and globally is to work with us in the training to refine our human talent, get certification. And we will do our part as government to make sure that we channel so that we can leverage on the training that you with our universities to get many more engineers. I'm very proud that the first 50 engineers will be hired by AWS in Kenya, and we are looking at the DEMI earlier, the AWS Restart program to prepare unemployed or underemployed people for careers in cloud computing has come out for people who ordinarily, especially the children who are in camps. In the fields of health, I must recognize the unique and transformational pathway An Amazon client has piloted its health in order to provide text-based follow-up support for cancer patients by connecting oncologists at the Jaramogi Teaching and Referral Hospital in Kisumu in a partnership with the county government of Kisumu that now serves over 5,000 patients. This would not have been possible. Just the sheer level of infrastructure required to deliver this would not have been possible without cloud computing and without Amazon. So again, you are making us proud. And this partnership is not just exemplary, it is transformative. And we want to work together on more. Throughout Kenya, every sector, community, and all levels of government, the transformative potential of digital technology has been experienced by ordinary people, thanks to the possibilities unlocked through AWS in developing solutions and bringing opportunities closer. This is the promise we wish to nurture here and share throughout the continent, because research, development, and innovation, as well as a digital technology, hold the key to the future of African socio-economic transformation and job creation initiatives. The most salient feature of true digital transformation is that it is inclusive and creates inclusivity. We are committed to ensuring that no one, not a single person, is left behind in our march towards Kenya's digital future. Our decision to digitize all government services is informed by the need to make them easily accessible at minimum or no cost to all Kenyans who have a cell phone. This is also why we are also rolling out 100,000 kilometers of last-mile fiber optic connectivity, establishing digital hubs in every ward, and providing free Wi-Fi at every center throughout Kenya. And we are looking at 25,000 centers around the country to provide free Wi-Fi. It is also why we are promoting the local assembly of smartphone, which with collaboration and strategic partnerships powered by transformative facilities like AWS Development Center, will be powered by locally developed, responsive, efficient, and effective applications and other software. The case for a green industrial revolution powered by African potential is much stronger today because of the promise of digital transformation and the opportunities that come with it. As the gateway to the
constituency, like construction of modern one-story facility at Matili FYM Primary School, Mahonge FYM Primary School, Sehendo Primary School, elimination of grass-thatched houses program, establishment of the Kimilili ICT Center and Library, the only library in Bungoma County, and road rehabilitations are some of the flagship projects that put our Mheshimiwa on top.
Baraza Governor 2027 Bungoma. Me, Edward Didmas Lokesa Barasa.
Once again, the Honorable Member of Kimilili Constituency, Honorable Didmas Barasa,